Good morning, gladiators. Today is Friday, March 5th. Thanks to daylight savings, sunset is later and later each day. Starting March 14th, sunsets will all be after 7 p.m. Enjoy the extra daylight, gladiators. I'm Layla Goodwin, and here's Kate with This Week in News.
Thanks, Layla. In a concession to moderate Democrats, President Biden agreed to narrow eligibility for stimulus payments under the $1.9 trillion relief bill. This means that the $1,400 checks will phase out faster for those at higher income levels than they did in earlier versions of the bill. The legislation also aims to extend unemployment benefits through August and provides funds for areas such as vaccinations, schools, and state and local aid. The Biden administration announced on Tuesday that they expect the U.S. to have enough vaccines for all adult Americans by the end of May. Texas and Mississippi have lifted their mask mandates and are allowing businesses to operate at full capacity, a move that President Biden has criticized. Massachusetts recently removed capacity limits on restaurants, and South Carolina will be allowing gatherings of more than 250 people. On Tuesday, Alabama state senators approved a bill that would ban hormone therapy and surgery for transgender youth under the age of 19. Additionally, Mississippi passed a bill on Wednesday that bans transgender girls and women from playing with sports teams aligning with their gender. Other states, including South Carolina and Montana, are considering anti-trans bills as well. LGBTQ+ activists argue that these bills are cruel and will cause substantial harm to transgender youth. Over to you, Christian.
Next week's schedule is atypical for virtual learning. Monday, we have no school. Tuesday and Wednesday are asynchronous learning days for teacher prep. Thursday is a full first through fourth period day. Friday is a half day with fifth period through seventh period.
Gladiators, please check Student View and talk with your teachers. Interims are at the end of next week. You have time to check in and figure out what you need to do to succeed.
MC students, the first half of the spring semester ends on the 15th. If you took any 7-week courses, your finals are next week. If you have a full semester course, you're halfway there. Either way, good luck. And don't forget that the 15th till the 21st is the MC spring break.
Did you know that March is Women's History Month? Now let's take a look at some influential women in sports with reporter Amaris Shipman.
Hello everyone, I'm Amaris Shipman with WNHS, here to highlight women in sports for Women's History Month.
American football coach Jennifer King is the assistant running backs coach for the Washington team of the NFL. Jennifer was the first black woman to become a full-time coach in the NFL after her promotion to assistant running back coach for Washington this year. Sarah Thomas is an American football official for the National Football League. She was the first woman to officiate a major college football game, a bowl game, and in a Big Ten stadium. Sam Rappaport is a former football player who now works for the NFL as a director of football development. She was hired by the NFL to incorporate more women into the operational part of the league. Simone Biles is an American artistic gymnast with a total of 30 Olympic and World Championship medals. Simone is the most decorated American gymnast. She even has a gymnastics move named after her, called the Biles.
Those are just a few notable women mentioned today for women in sports. Bye, gladiators!
Thank you, Amaris. Let's go over some fun things to do next week.
1. Gladiator staff and students, have you turned in your picture to Yearbook Plus? You have 1 week left to turn in your portrait. Students who submit their portrait by 5 p.m. next Friday, the 12th, will be entered into a raffle for a gift card.
2. You have 1 week left to create a PSA for the Choose a Spec contest. The deadline was extended to March 14th. By submitting a video, you can earn 10 SSL hours. That's new this year.
Check out the website in our description below for more information, or reach out to Ms. Schwartz if you need help. Last year, we had a winning PSA, and we would love to see gladiators participate again.
3rd, the next installment of Let's Talk Careers is scheduled for Wednesday, March 10th. It'll feature speakers from the world of engineering. Let's Talk Careers is a monthly live speaker series hosted by MCPS students who talk with professionals, leaders, and entrepreneurs from a variety of fields about their career journeys.
4th, Northwood Library received a set of books through Rainbow Library's Community Reads project. You can check out books from this collection right now.
After you read a book, you can submit a book review for a chance to win an award at Rainbow Library's virtual Rainbow Reader Summit. Reviews are due March 24th. Check the Media Center website for more information about this collection and how to check out books.
If you have any questions, please contact Ms. Breeslaw or Ms. Saw.
In other library news, we have a new book recommendation. Anita recommends Carvel, a great fantasy novel. If you like it, then you'll also like the other two books in the series, Legendary and Finale.
Hey seniors, let's be real. We've been getting tons of college mail for the past year. I mean, I have this box full of college mail and it weighs 14 pounds. And I bet you're looking for something to do with all this mail that we've been getting. And it's your lucky day. Yearbook needs pictures of seniors holding up college mail. After all, this is our book and we want our senior section to be cool. Whether it's an acceptance letter or just a piece of mail from a school you are interested, Yearbook wants to see it. So snap a picture and send them in to bit.ly/NHSYB form. We can't wait to see what you send.
And now we have another round of random questions with video production senior Sadesha Witherspoon. She interviewed English teacher Mr. Hawkins.
Hawkins and I teach Honors English 10 and Creative Writing. If I was going to do it, I would just completely go full ham and try to go like with all the spa amenities and enjoy everything that they have to offer, because if you're going to do it once, you might as well actually do it. Because I usually will stay quiet and they will fight till the end of the earth to make sure that I'm happy, but it's also the same thing if the options are switched. So if either of our foods are messed up, we'll fight for the other, but usually we don't want to cause a scene or a fuss, so we won't do it for ourselves. I would probably have to make accommodations to move elsewhere and try to find space for it. And it's like in the time being, I'd have to find some building or something that could actually house it before trying to find a place that it actually could live, because elephants are long-lasting species too, if I remember right. So it's one of those things that that's like a 20+ year commitment. So it's just like, okay, time to actually make this work. Be John and Hank Green from Vlogbrothers, just because of all of their charity work that they end up doing, and also just I love John Green's works of his books, and Hank Green also. I need to read his works because I know that he's published 2 books and I've heard great things from my brothers about them, but I haven't had the chance yet. But just between all their charity work, between all the things that they try to do to promote education and learning and actually trying to help people of the world, I think that they'd be fun people to know.
Thank you. Now in MCPS news, with schools now reopening, meal services changed. MCPS will continue to provide free breakfast, lunch, and dinner meals to all students in schools and at designated food distribution sites. Please note, meals will be available every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. There is no meal service on Wednesdays. See below for more details.
Did you know that all of MCPS buses use 17,000 gallons of fuel a day? The Board of Education has approved a plan to replace all diesel-powered buses with electric buses by 2035. They will begin with a 4-year contract that will provide 326 new buses. The electrification of the buses will begin in the fall, as MCPS will add 25 electric buses to its fleet. This is a big step in MCPS's journey to sustainability.
School may be virtual, but our gladiator artists are still hard at work.
This week, we are highlighting senior Lana Fergale, who is currently taking AP Studio Art 2D Design. Lana likes to work with acrylic paint and someday hopes to work with gouache. She is inspired by artist Soy Milk because her work focuses on women and she adds beauty to her subjects. A fun fact about Lana is that she has started playing volleyball with her neighbors during quarantine. Take a few seconds to enjoy her amazing work.
Now that was awesome, but let's see what's good.
From sports to celebrities to anything you might have missed, we have you covered. A lot is going on, so let's see what's good. It's March, and we all know what that means. March Madness is right around the corner. Selection Sunday will take place on March 14th at 6 p.m., so tune into CBS to see which teams are making the tournament. Did you have a concert for 2020 that got canceled? Well, the CEO of Live Nation claims that outdoor events will be able to take place over the summer at 75% plus capacity. Seems far-fetched, but with the COVID situation changing daily, who knows what's in store for the summer. Speaking of music, Dolly Parton just got her first dose of the coronavirus vaccine. She even modified her hit song Jolene to encourage others to get vaccinated as well. Over on TikTok, there's yet another debate splitting, or should I say parting, the millennials and Gen Z apart. This time, there's a debate over whether middle parts or side parts are cooler. What do y'all think? And that's not the only debate we're talking about today. Reese's fans are divided into Team Chocolate and Team Peanut Butter. Well, I have good news for Team Peanut Butter. Reese's just announced a new peanut butter cup that is made almost entirely out of peanut butter. Finally, 6 Dr. Seuss books will no longer be published for having racist and insensitive images. This comes after schools and libraries were pulling these books off the shelves for their hurtful images. That's all for this week. See you soon on What's Good.
And in school news, the 2021 Northwood Mulch Sale is back on. More information will be available soon, so make sure you're following the Northwood Athletics Association on Instagram at NHS_athletics_ASSN or on Twitter at NAA@NHS.
Do you want to look your best with Northwood gear? There's only 1 week left to get your Northwood Spiritware order in. You'll find the link to the Northwood Athletics Association store at gladiators-naa.com. Don't delay, the current sale ends next Friday, March 12th.
Speaking of sales, the SGA has relaunched the Class Shirt store. This is the second round of sales and your second chance to buy a shirt before it's too late. It's not promised that the store will be open for a third time, so order yours as soon as possible. A link to the store can be found in the description below.
Listen up, Gladiators. Northwood is hosting a town hall with this year's SMOG candidates, Hannah O'Looney and Henry Kay. Next Friday, March 12th at 11:15 a.m. during lunch, students will listen to the candidates' platforms and get to ask questions. This is a great opportunity to be an informed voter. Now, before we close out the show, here's the SGA recap.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Christian Estrada, Northwood High School's SJ president. I wanted to kick off the rundown by reminding you guys yet again that the Class Shirt store has reopened until March 12th. The time is ticking, so you got to get yours ASAP. There's no guarantee that the shirt store will reopen this year, so this could be your last opportunity, especially for seniors, to get a class shirt from Northwood as this is your last year. Come on, Gladiators, head over to that store ASAP. Carter, what's next?
Along with a shirt, you can also buy a Class of 2024 tumbler cup to support this year's freshman class. Up next, Naya.
This week, I got to take over the SGA Instagram takeover. I answered some really great questions, but if you have any more, feel free to direct message us at northwood.sga.
Speaking of our Instagram, last month, the SGA posted daily graphics and fun facts on Black History to celebrate Black History Month. This month, we're doing something similar for Women's History, so make sure you follow us at northwood.sga.
Now that's it for this week, Gladiators. I'm Layla Goodwin.
And I'm Christian Estrada
for the Northwood Update at Home.